2025 to make sure that every single Vincentian enjoys a better quality of life. Education. The education revolution. When we started that program, people laughed, they scoffed at it. But what do we have today? We have new schools, we have repaired to existing schools, we have the policy that every child must be in school. Previously it was 4 out of 10. Now every single child has the opportunity to go from primary to secondary school. We now have the community college, and our people are taking up on those opportunities. In all 3 campuses in the Caribbean, Barbados, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago, after the host country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has the most students in all of them. We also have students on scholarships all over the world. And then the major moment came in 2013, and I don't know how many of you knew this. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, campus in Trinidad, campus in Barbados, campus in Jamaica, campus in Cuba, all 4 at the same time. The valedictorian in all 4 campuses at the same time. Did you know that? So we are seeing the results of that education revolution. We are saying to our young people, take up the opportunity, educate yourselves. We are saying to the parents, education is the surest way out of poverty. And we want every Vincentian on board as we move forward with the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I want to urge you this evening to get on board with that initiative, if you're not there already, and encourage your family, your children, at home or abroad, to also get on board with the education revolution. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Good, I'm glad you said that. Because we have a very important adult education program going on at the community centers and the schools throughout. And last year, a 94-year-old granny returned to the classroom. I'm sure you saw that. Yes, from North Leeward. Went back to the classroom. She said she wanted to see what was so challenging for the young people. She wanted to see it herself. So she went back to school in the adult education program. And that really is a reflection on what people think of that adult education program. Sports. We now have 55 playing fields, 63 hard courts. I'm sure that you are seeing more and more the success of our sportsmen and women throughout the region and also internationally. 2015 was the year of achievement across all of the sporting disciplines, major achievement by all of the sportsmen and women. 2016 was the year of hosting. We hosted several regional and international fixtures in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have very much on our agenda the construction of both the stadium, National Stadium, which caters for football and track and field, and also an indoor complex. So I want you to also monitor closely, assist wherever you can with the development of sports, because Sports and Central engages a lot of young people, and therefore they are the future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we must be able to give them the opportunity not only in academics but also to further their abilities in the various sporting disciplines. Culture. Can I have a drink of water? Culture. You have also seen the achievements of our cultural artists throughout the world. Springing to mind would be Kevin Little, biggest soca song ever to hit the world, produced by our own Kevin Little. We also have Matafix, based in the UK. Tremendous success as he goes forward. We have many artists of the past. We also have Skinny Fabulous, who is really making it big, traveling all over the world. Where was he on a camel? Dubai. Let me see those of you who just saw Skinny Fabulous on a camel in Dubai. His leg was so long that they were still almost touching the ground. But Skinny Fabulous has reached to Dubai. We are also catering for the opportunities for these cultural artists. So we are developing 3 cultural villages. Cairo Village, we have 5 huts already constructed, and those of you who have flown into Argyle would have seen them, 5 huts. We're going to develop an indigenous village as existed previously, and that is going to become one of the major tourist attractions in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in short time. It would also allow for the cultural artists that opportunity as we promote our history and heritage using mainly the indigenous people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We would also be constructing the Heritage Village, which is on the other side of the airport. We'll be able to utilize the petroglyphs that were removed from Argyle, place them in that area, and have another series of activities going on there. And then there's a cultural village at Georgetown, where we'll be able to, at Rabaca, where we will put in a cultural village, and again, more opportunities for our cultural artists. We have now been able to develop a sports and cultural calendar, annual calendar, where we showcase the festivals, the activities in both sports and culture each year, and you can visit the website and see what is available. So you can now plan your vacation to come to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, be it for the music festival, Easter regatta, Carnival, Independence, and also for Christmas. And talking about independence, that's one of the things that we're going to be doing while we're here. We are going to be having many more activities for October 2017. A couple of weeks ago, we were able to have, for the first time ever, drag racing at the E.T. Joshua Airport site, the Strip. And we were going to have a regional international drag racing event for October. We've also invited persons in Montreal and persons in Toronto as well to come down for October for a Masters Cricket Festival. So if you are a cricketer, 40 years and over, you can contact C.G. Huggins and he will tell you which one of the teams that you could. Bonnie, you're over 40? Oh, there you go, but you don't qualify. But get on board and use that as an opportunity. More than likely, we will be finalizing charters for that time as well to get you. No, just the males for now. Yeah, the females will come later. And we also have an indication from the Garifuna. You know there are more Garifuna than twice as much as in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They've committed to come for 2019 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of our independence. So we'll have a major Garifuna contingent coming down for October in 2019. The 2 most important events as we go forward. This year, well, this last tourist season, November to February, we had 9 visits from a tourist liner called Britannia. 4,000 passengers and 1,000 crew capacity. For the coming season, November 2017 into 2018, we're going to have a bigger cruise line coming to our shores. So within quick time, we must do some major improvements to the port facility in Kingston to be able to accommodate these vessels. So that's improvement number 1, impact number 1, arrivals by sea. But of course, you already know, you've waited for a long time. The Argyle International Airport is here. And I know that that will be one of your main areas of interest this afternoon. When will we be getting charters? When will we be getting direct flights? Because you are ready to come home on weekends to get your breadfruit roasted, to reach up to Toronto hot, of course not in the winter, and you're juicy to get up to Toronto cool. You have the opportunity to do that in the winter. Those questions will be answered very shortly. But I want to say to you this afternoon, you have that opportunity to capitalize on what the airport and the seaport will bring for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It has been a major moment for us. I'm speaking of it now, I'm beaming with pride. No, I won't say that my hair is standing on edge. I won't say that. I said that in Montreal already and persons came to do inspection. But I'm beaming with pride, and I'm sure that all of you, even those who are not Vincentians, you're beaming with pride this afternoon. We now have, it's a big deal, we now have the best international airport in the Caribbean. Having said that, I'm happy to be part of this team this afternoon, and you will hear more about tourism and its achievements and what will be happening going forward from CEO Beach, and you will also hear from Mr. Adams in terms of what you will be coming home to for the 40th anniversary of Carnival in June, July. And one last thing. Last week, we were able to release for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you have been listening to it this evening, unconsciously. 25 folk songs of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We launched that program last week. We have the CD here, and you will listen to it as we go forward with this evening's program. And I want to once again thank you. You're still in my face, but I have to stop now. Sorry about it. I would allow the others the opportunity to present. Thank you very much.
You have to admit that was good. Give him a bigger round of applause. Good. Excellent. I just want to recognize my co-worker, Joseph Jules Barney, Honorary Counsel, and as well as a few more. Well, you are very important. Very, very, very important. So we're just the important ones, but you're the very, very, very important ones. Thank you again for coming. And I also